your customers experience pain and discomfort during onboarding and beyond. That's right, due to loss aversion and sunk cost fallacy, they hold on to their legacy systems even when your product, your solution, delivers a greater business benefit. So in an earlier video, I talked about loss aversion, which is where people fear losing the comfort, familiarity, and control they have with their legacy systems. And in this video, we'll dive into sunk cost fallacy. Now, this is the phenomenon where people are reluctant to abandon a strategy or a course of action or a tool because they've already heavily invested in it, even when it's clear that abandoning it would be more beneficial. So here's a very simple example. You go out for dinner, you order a meal, you order an entree, and it comes back, it's this huge dish. And about halfway through the meal, you're full, you're stuffed, but you keep eating. Why is that? It's because your brain is thinking, well, I paid for it, so I better finish it. So that's sunk cost fallacy. You've spent this money, and overeating only makes you more uncomfortable. It doesn't give you more value. So the sunk cost fallacy also shows up when your customers stick with a tool or process simply because they've already invested time, money, or effort, even when it's not delivering value. The pain of letting go outweighs the perceived benefits of change. And loss aversion and sunk cost fallacy are closely related because they're both rooted in our subconscious, where we have this tendency to avoid losses more strongly than we seek gains. Together, these biases trap your customers into the status quo. So teams will keep propping up ineffective systems and they will resist onboarding even when the business case for your product is huge. The users and teams keep telling themselves, we've already invested so much time, budget, training, etc. We can't walk away now. So how do you know when your customers are suffering from sunk cost fallacy? Well, one, they cling to legacy systems. On an organizational level, they're thinking, well, we've already spent years building or customizing or refining this technology, and they feel stuck with it. On a user level, users resist change because they've already mastered their existing tools, like they might be spreadsheet heroes, even though your solution provides so much more. And then because they're clinging to these legacy systems, they resist onboarding. They're not engaged, they're not accountable, and there's no sense of urgency. Sunk costs keep companies locked in the past, making it harder for you to demonstrate the value of your solution. And the antidote is to anchor onboarding in future outcomes, not past effort. You need to clearly define success milestones. You need to celebrate quick wins. You need to tie adoption and product usage into measurable business results. You need to get leaders to shift the focus from what's been spent or lost to what's being gained, the leaders and the users. To dive deeper, read my article, Onboarding Doesn't Matter, and let me know how I can help you overcome sunk cost fallacy with your customers.